Hola mis amores, hello lovelies. Find out what you can expect in your entrepreneurship journey the next 3 months by intuitively picking one of these options and clicking its timestamp provided below to watch your tarot reading. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Velvet Cat, and my mission on earth is to inspire and empower you to live a happy, healthy, compassionate life. Today's video is a tarot reading with insights about the next 3 months in your business plans, whether you freelance, own a brick and mortar store or online store, or if you're an influencer creator. And here are 4 options to pick from. To pick intuitively for the most resonant message, I encourage you to take a moment to breathe in and breathe out. Then once you have decided, check out the pinned comment or description below to click on the option you picked, and the video will fast forward itself to your reading. Since these are general readings divided into just a small group of options for all viewers, not everything in your message will resonate. Be discerning as to how you translate the messages to your life, but don't force a message to fit either. If nothing in the option you pick sounds like you, then you might have not picked intuitively, and you can come back here to pick a different option. If you're completely new to tarot, or perhaps you might have heard of it before, I'd first like to start by saying that it is not what you might expect. It is simply just one of the many tools that can provide confirmation, encouragement, and guidance in our unique life paths. Not all who claim to be light workers are on a conscious path of ascending humanity, but we must be responsible for what information we absorb in our own life choices amidst the possibilities presented to us. I believe divine awareness is meant to elevate us, but also not bypass painful truths. Grounded spirituality is key to living our most aligned reality. That is why I try my best to communicate kindly while remaining honest and easily understood. In addition to tarot cards, I also use oracle cards and channeling through writing, smoke, music, paint, and small items with the intention to connect with God, angels, a few ascended masters, and spirit guides of love. Hi group 1, so we're going to start by using tarot to look at where you're at, what you're currently up to, and this should confirm whether you picked the right pile. So if it doesn't sound like you, then you might have not picked intuitively and you could come back to pick a different option. Actually, yes, I'll stop there. So we have these 2 cards, which are the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, both of them reversed. So I see from these that you could be in the midst of deciding between what to take forward, what to leave behind. You're in the midst of changes, because whenever I get 2 cards, or sorry, not 2 cards, whenever I get the main cards reversed, like whether I take out 2 or 5, if they're all reversed, then I see that I see 2 paths basically. So one of these paths is where you do put down what isn't working. You might decide entrepreneurship is not for you, or this business plan is not for you, or something about your business plans needs to be cut out. And the other path is where, when they are right side up, you continue forward, which I kind of feel here that it's not really serving you. You're pushing and pushing, and you might not see results or changes anytime soon if you continue this way. This is a general reading, by the way, so I do feel another energy, another interpretation, which is that of hesitating on quitting a certain job that's just not aligned with you, because you're overwhelmed about all the work that needs to be done. You're aware about this, how entrepreneurship will consist of new lessons and actions and strategies. A lot of time you feel you might not have, while others of you abruptly made this decision and now you're overloaded. because you come to the realization that there's more to it than you thought. So if this does sound like you, then keep on watching. Now we're going to use Oracle and Tarot to look at what you can expect in your entrepreneurship journey the next 3 months, which I already feel is going to be quite a chaotic reading based on the beginning 2 cards. So bear with me. And then the final card from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck will provide us with some guidance as to what you can focus on for the best possible results. The first cards we have for you are the Devil Reversed and 8 of Swords. Devil Reversed is about a few different things based on where you are, like from these 2 cards that I said, how there were a few variables, like your group is not just one path, there's quite a few. So those of you that are hesitating, holding back, not taking risks, I see that your mind is definitely taking over. Rather than doing the necessary research to educate yourself to advance certain specific skills, your mind is spiraling as to what wouldn't work and why it wouldn't work, and how you're not ready or smart enough, or how you don't have the connections, just being in really low energies that are getting in the way of your actions. Because when we feel confident enough, empowered enough to pursue what we desire, then it doesn't matter what obstacles come our way. We're ready for those challenges. We expect them. Not in the negative expectation where we expect disaster, but rather in the expectations of that's part of life, that's part of anything I desire, but it's not going to stop me. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it through. Then the Devil Reversed is also about putting down those thoughts, putting down distractions, and really dedicating to educating yourself, making time to be honest as to whether what you're doing is working, producing results, or you're just doing things because you think you need to, and really sitting down to write a plan based off of research, not off of what you've already done. Because if anything is already not working, why would you persist for that to stress you month after month, expecting changes? A change is needed, and if you don't know what that change is, that's where the research comes in. Time to really buckle down. And rather than being like, okay, I learned something, let me go do it now, be patient. Make sure you do understand all the cogs and how they work. So see how here we have the fogged in card that says, go slow, take time. This is your advice based on your energy of if you tend to be impulsive or like want to be taking action already, or like things have been going and you feel like you've been putting in a lot of effort, so you're keeping the faith of just keeping on going, then this is referencing the advice I was saying about taking a step back, slowing down to clear away the fog of what you don't know. For some people, keeping on going does lead to finally finding treasure, like in the book, Think and Grow Rich. But for you here, there's a bit of a warning where if you're on this boat in the middle of a fog, you can keep on going and leave it up to chance that you'll either hit an iceberg or a rock and drown, or you'll find land. There's a fine line between faith and fantasy. I'm not saying that everything you're doing is wrong, but adjustments are definitely needed. And for those of you that are completely new, navigating new territories, new waters, you can be meticulous and try to avoid the rocks and the icebergs. You can go at a nice steady pace because you're still learning. Perhaps as in like building up your brand, your presence, your message, what you stand for, your products and services. You're figuring all of this out, honing it down. Going slow is like a map in a video game, where as you walk through one place and then over to another and another, walk through tunnels, the map starts revealing itself more and more. You're covering more space, but you first need to walk through it to see it. That is why the guidance works for you about not needing to know everything. So whether you are completely new at this venture or you've been at it for a while, I do see some murkiness, some cloudiness that needs to be considered professionally. That's what professionals do. And this guidance makes sense because of how we have the Eight of Wands here with the King of Cups reversed. This is action. This is goals and plans, schedules that could become overwhelming if you let things just happen, kind of like time being out of your grasp, where you feel like you're running out of time or you feel like running to catch up, and therefore reacting emotionally, making emotional choices, and questioning whether this is what you really want. Then with your final cards here, we have I respect the property of others and exchanging gifts. So from these, they could serve as guidance, or this is what you're doing, in which you could offer exchanging of services, like where you provide someone products and they provide for you service, or vice versa, or you exchange information, education, like maybe you're in different fields, they know something that you don't know, you know something that they don't know, and you're able to get together and teach each other, like someone understanding social media marketing and another person understanding manufacturing. This could also be about cross promotion and making sure that everyone gets equal benefit, that everyone rises together. Like you can't just reach out to people and say, can you give me a shout out? That kind of thing. Can you mention my product or service in your video or your mailing list? What can you bring to the table? Really think about what are their needs, or even ask them. Because if you just come across offering some type of discount, that could be taken a bit disrespectful. I definitely sense strong energies and message here of cross promotion though, because of how there's two people here. One has what looks like a candle or vaporizer, and the other has what looks like brushes or plants. So is there anything you could work together on with another business? Or anything you can offer together to your audiences? Perhaps you could offer a freebie to their audience rather than offering it to them. Offer that freebie to their audience and they offer their freebie to your audience. Now, the card that you got as your advice about what business focus will benefit your plans the most is the Seven of Swords reversed. When this card is right side up, it refers to secrets, privacy, holding back information. So when it is reversed, I see this actually doubling down on the energy I was referring to with the rest of your reading. That you don't need to try so hard to present yourself in a certain light. This effort could actually be what's clouding your judgments and decisions that are taking you away from strategic and educated actions, draining your energy, taking a lot longer than needed to get things done, and holding you back from authentic creation. Instead of being so focused on certain details that are due to your attachment to a brand or self-identity, clear away that energy to focus on what's more aligned. Your purpose and essence. So, what stood out to you in the reading and what did you resonate with? Let's talk about it in the comments. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you click like, subscribe, and share the video with someone you would like to wow too. For more pick a card readings or videos that can spark your creativity and courage in pursuing your dreams, I've created specific playlists in my channel and linked videos I recommend in the description. You might also want to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos, since YouTube no longer shows you all your subscriptions. Thanks for watching and see you next time! Hi Group 2, before we get into your reading as to what you can expect in your entrepreneurship journey the next 3 months, we're going to use tarot to look at your energy, where you're at in your entrepreneurship path, so that we can confirm whether you picked the right pile. And if this part of the reading doesn't sound like you at all, then you might have not picked intuitively, and I recommend you check out a different option. See, here we have the Moon and the Seven of Cups. Quite powerful cards together here, I'm feeling. So from this, I see that your business could be quite mysterious and alluring. Your business could also be in a type of spirituality, witchcraft, astrology, unknown concepts, perhaps controversial concepts, or you are quite alluring and mysterious. Maybe you're the brand. There's a dark edginess to you and your business, or magic and theatrics and luxury. And currently, you could be considering where to go next, what product to add, customizing your product or service, working with a team to build this. Like from this image, I see you could be trying out different tastes, scents, songs, moods, colors, textures, and then working on packaging everything together. Or you could also be considering your investments, who to partner with, what opportunities to say yes to, sponsors to partner with, sponsors to represent you. And for some of you, a very small percent with like really big businesses, there is a warning of being too distant from being hands-on. Like the way some celebs just say yes, and then you end up hearing about them in the news because their company worked with a sweatshop or created a toxic product. That's definitely something here to be careful of. So if this does sound like you, then keep on watching. Now we're going to use Oracle and Tarot to look at what you can expect in your entrepreneurship journey the next 3 months. And then the final card from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck will provide us with some guidance as to what you can focus on for the best possible results. Wow, intriguing reading because of how we have the Ace of Cups, which has to do with emotional fulfillment and leading with your heart, basically. And then we also have the Two of Cups, which is about relationships, friendships, connections, the way you work with people. And then we have here the Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles, both reversed. So I feel that you're the type of entrepreneur where relationships are definitely important. You take everyone seriously. You treat everyone with respect. You value loyalty, and you really do care. You really do want to be able to impact people, to help people in some form or another, whether this is your product or service, or whether it's by the way you treat people and the people you work with, the environment of like building up a family in your business. And not only do you cherish your business, your personal life is important, striving for work-life balance. But something I see the next 3 months is that perhaps you're away from those loved ones because of having this view from above card that says, get the big picture. And also with the reversals, I see that you could be traveling a lot and perhaps be a bit MIA from the online world because you want to really be alive, adventuring, exploring, enjoying the fruits of your labor. But with the Ace of Cups here, you still let people know you think about them. You send them a gift or a sweet text, something positive to uplift their day. Kind of like how here we do have the I Am Peaceful card and the Breathe card. These feel nice. So the next 3 months, you're taking that breather for yourself, much needed break from a busy schedule. And a few translations from the being away from people message is that you do shut off your phone, keep away from social media, delegate some of that work, part of your business, to be with yourself and your travels, or to be with a loved one, or to be with your spouse and kids. Or you're going into like a retreat where you leave your home and your family or spouse at some point in the next 3 months lets you have some time for yourself. And they take care of the home while in the business that your team takes care of stuff there too. With all the decisions you're making, some of you could possibly decline certain sponsors and offers at this time for your own peace and sanity. So here we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Pages are messengers. Pentacles has to do with finances. And with Two of Cups reversed, there could be certain companies you just don't want to work with anymore. Then with how we have the Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords reversed, clarified by the lovely Ace of Cups, I see some type of reconnection. Maybe you reach out to someone, offer them coffee, offer a meeting to start something up again. And I feel here that your focus card confirms this is in alignment with your path, because see, we have here Ace of Pentacles. This is an offer on the table, a project, an investment that you build, not what others bring to you, but what you want. So by closing down some things, you make space for this. Your guides encourage you to focus on this. There's something big here. In fact, this specific Ace of Pentacles kind of looks like the Wheel of Fortune from this deck. Let me see if I could find it so I could show it to you. And the Wheel of Fortune is all about abundance and success and great things being unlocked, like a snowball effect. But so look at that. See, Wheel of Fortune here. And it does look like this Ace of Pentacles. So there's more to this than you imagine. Not only for you, but for others. Perhaps for some of you, this project involves other women. It could involve female rights, female health. That's also confirmed here with how we have these women in all three of your oracle cards. But it doesn't have to be just about women. It could also be about some form of femininity, nurturance, the energy of nature, peace, and spirit. Beauty as well. I mean, look at her makeup and hair. It's really cool. And the way her hair has a dove styled into it is confirmation that the divine is supporting your creative ideas. In fact, those of you that are really open to connecting with spirit are channeling messages they want you to share through your business. So, what stood out to you in the reading and what did you resonate with? Let's talk about it in the comments. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you click like, subscribe, and share the video with someone you would like to wow too. For more pick a card readings or videos that can spark your creativity and courage in pursuing your dreams, I've created specific playlists in my channel and linked videos I recommend in the description. You might also want to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos since YouTube no longer shows you all your subscriptions. Thanks for watching and see you next time! Hi Group 3! So before I get into the reading where I show you what you can expect in your entrepreneurship journey the next 3 months, first I'm going to get a couple cards using tarot to look at your vibe, where you are at in your business. And this should confirm that you've picked the right pile. So if it doesn't sound like you at all, then I encourage you to check out another option. This might not be the one for you. All right, here we're starting with the Four of Swords reversed, the Empress sideways, which is kind of an unstable energy. The Empress is about valuing your self-care and self-care within the business, valuing your opinions, your choices, your respect, commanding respect. And the Empress does confirm that you're on the right path. But because it's Empress, it's like entrepreneur. Why am I saying entrepreneur? Entrepreneur. And in Spanish, it's empresario or empresaria. So perhaps that's also why the card was sideways, because you kind of doubt whether you're the right fit, whether you have what it takes. Maybe people don't believe in you. And so this seeps over into your energy and your mindset, and then you turn like this, where you're the Nine of Swords. And this also confirms that those thoughts are not yours. They are others. So I do sense you questioning whether you made the right call or you're making the right call, because here we have Judgment. It could even be that your own team, if you have a team under you, is questioning you. So is there something there you need to look at? Talk with them. Why are they questioning you? Even if you do command respect, a great business works with others, listens for input. Stubbornness is going to block your growth. Business thrives with a variety of ideas, brainstorming together, laying it all out on the table. Even projects in freelance come together. They're molded between your skills and your client's needs. Everyone is a piece of the puzzle that matters. Behind the scenes, in front of stages, and those that receive. There's a synchronization, a cycle, a bigger picture that doesn't revolve around just one person. Especially if you're overwhelmed, that's a great time to get others involved. Share the load in sparking engines. Some of you perhaps are also waiting for a sign as to what to do next or when to do next, when to go. And I actually feel that you have been receiving lots of signs and guidance, but you question them, you push them away because you're looking for something very specific. You're waiting for something specific. So if this does sound like you, then keep on watching. Now we're going to use Oracle and Tarot to look at what you can expect in your entrepreneurship journey the next 3 months. And then the final card from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck will provide us with some guidance as to what you can focus on for the best possible results. All right, if this is not confirmation for you, I don't know what is, because look at here. We got the Empress again. So double confirmation that yes, entrepreneurship is for you, freelancing, contracting, influencing, and you're actually on the path towards great things, because then we have the Chariot card. So many major arcana cards right off the bat. Major arcana, since we have here these 3 plus the Judgment, are signs that the universe is on your side. There's something big, like I mentioned, not just in abundance for you. I mean, here we have also this confirmation with the Infinite Abundance card pouring into your life. So not just abundance for you, but for others in different manners. What you do is needed in this world. What you do is a deeper calling that transcends this realm. Even if you haven't figured it out yet, how you're going to contribute to humanity, to society, to your communities, in time you will. And that's also shown here with how we have a group of people growing some apples. So this takes us into concepts of environmentalism, conservation of nature, natural health, nutrition, giving back to your community, like providing food and shelter, perhaps helping animals, since we do have the I Honor Animals with Reverence card, or creating something that builds up communities, builds up loss, provides recovery of some kind, because of how we have the Mending card number 52, like coaching people and providing resources that help them pick themselves up, fix their credit, their finances, start savings. I'm getting a lot of details here for your business that I didn't get for the other 2 piles. See, because with the mending, there's also the idea of DIYs and crafts and sewing. This card here with this abundance card gives me the vision of construction, decor, events, things like that. And the time for a nap card makes me think of nightlife. So some of you could even be DJs or own a bar, want to open up a club. I see people are gathering, working with you. And if your business is not in some type of way directly helping the world, perhaps in the next 3 months you're actually partnering up with companies and nonprofits that do. What I mean by indirectly, by the way, is that, for example, music. Music can be very healing. It can empower and inspire people and connect with people in a way where they feel that they're not alone. Products and services, of course, do have to answer a need, fill a gap to succeed, but they don't have to directly end world hunger and homelessness. Then we also have these cards here, the 5 of Swords reversed and 6 of Swords. Interesting. So you went from a 5 to a 6. And it's the same element of swords, but they're both reversed. So with how these are also right here next to the other swords card from another deck, I definitely see the challenge of your own mind getting in your way. Especially if some of you do actually need some form of support to pull through, like if your business is currently struggling. Instead of seeing this as something to be ashamed of, or thinking to yourself that this sucks and wishing for things to be different, shift your mindset to be grateful that you have support, that there are resources out there if you look for them, and that we can turn these right side up, where you leave behind those negative thoughts and you go forward with knowledge you've gained over the years. Be grateful for a time of pause to have a double take on what's working and what's not, how you can strategize better, what adjustments need to be made. But let's see, to complete your reading, what do you need to focus on that would benefit you greatest, that would be the greatest benefit for your entrepreneurship journey. All right, so I'll take this one and this one. The Hermit and Four of Pentacles reversed. This is what the cards look like when they're right side up. And I see that your guidance is connected to what I said with the 5 and 6 of Swords. That you'll be able to clearly know and decide what are the next strategic steps to build up a stronger foundation if you challenge your mindset to not even consider your worth and abilities. Because you've gone through the trainings and acquired the skills, and now I sense that it is time to implement what you've learned. Depending on how far you are on your path, like how long you've been trying now entrepreneurship, you'll either need to double down on your business plan or lay it out for clarity as to things like what calls you need to make, presentations to pitch, the groundwork before launch, getting clear on your mission, vision, and market, setting up presentations or your portfolio, picking an idea out of your potential many, and just start creating. Don't give up or make up excuses as to why you don't have time. So, what stood out to you in the reading and what did you resonate with? Let's talk about it in the comments. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you click like, subscribe, and share the video with someone you would like to wow too. For more pick a card readings or videos that can spark your creativity and courage in pursuing your dreams, I've created specific playlists in my channel and linked videos I recommend in the description. You might also want to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos, since YouTube no longer shows you all your subscriptions. Thanks for watching and see you next time! Hi Group 4! So before I get into the reading of what you can expect in your entrepreneurship journey the next 3 months, I'm going to start by using tarot to look at your energy, where you're at in your business and your entrepreneurship path. And these cards should confirm that you picked the right pile. So if it doesn't sound like you at all, then you might have not picked intuitively. And I encourage you to go back and pick a different option. All right. We've got the Fool reversed and the 10 of Cups also reversed. Why is... Okay, so you're the fourth. Yeah, every pile has made the reading so complicated. Our guides here are really emphasizing that a lot of my viewers are overcomplicating things, even though there are a lot of variables to consider. And perhaps this is also confirmation for me that you guys are the last pile. I shouldn't do more piles because of the fact that each pile so far has been divided into multiple energies. See, in yours, this is what I do whenever I get all cards in a certain section reversed, like whether I get 2 cards or 5 cards in this deck. If they're all reversed, then I provide 2 paths. Some of you are highly advanced in your career and want to give it a go at entrepreneurship, at some type of business idea. Others of you have been entrepreneurs and freelancers for quite some time, for many years, perhaps even up to 10 years. But you've been struggling to achieve your dream life. You have big wishes and perhaps you feel like you're still new at this, even though you have a lot of experience under your belt. Some of you want to start your own business, or you want to completely renovate your family business. Like, I kind of feel a connection there with family. So if this does sound like you, then keep on watching. Now we're going to use Oracle and Tarot to look at what you can expect in your entrepreneurship journey the next 3 months. And then the final card from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck will provide us with some guidance as to what you can focus on for the best possible results. All right, brace yourself. I'm going to try my best to communicate every possible message because there's a lot. But I'm definitely seeing what I was saying here as well about a family business and making your own decisions. See, on this side, we have the 6 of Swords reversed with the Wheel of Fortune. And then in this side, we have the Hierophant with the Wheel of Fortune as well, but this time reversed. So I see that some of you perhaps want a complete retreat. You want to follow a spiritual path. You want to follow a completely different path than your family. You have different beliefs and values, and your view of your future is also different from society. Some of you, perhaps no one in your family is an entrepreneur actually, and this is the path that's authentic to you, that you feel deep in your heart you want to pursue. So you'd be the first person that is not working at a 9-to-5 job, the first person that perhaps moves across states, moves across country to become an influencer, an entrepreneur, an actor, someone in the entertainment industry, a guru, yoga instructor, or just live freely, live on your terms, take a bunch of road trips. And this card here confirms your choice. We have, I live in truth. This is the right calling for you. Whatever it is that you choose, it'll just take some discovery, because since we got the 6 here, I was hearing, like when I was shuffling, I didn't just say, what can you expect in your entrepreneurship journey the next 3 months? The first time it came out as, what can you expect in your entrepreneurship journey the next 3 to 6 months? So I feel that a lot of major shifts are happening within these 3 to 6 months. Some of you want a lavish, luxurious lifestyle. Others of you want financial abundance so that you can live in peace, leave a legacy for your family, for you and for them to feel safe and be secure for years and years and years. While others of you want none of this. You don't want luxuries, you don't want material things, you don't want to be the face and attention of anything. You just want something more down to earth, a cozy cottage life, to live minimalist, be close to nature and animals and yourself and your spirit and your ancestors, perhaps live off grid, or have the ability to sightsee without many other responsibilities, a bunch of bills dragging you down. So depending on how you go about this the next 3 to 6 months, some of you will achieve abundance, like multiple offers and checks, 10 digits in your bank account. Whoa, 10 digits, isn't that a billion? So I do have here like the 2% of billionaires. For that path though, it's not going to be like 3 to 6 months. It'll be 3 to 6 years or even up to 10 years. Although I feel you're making that decision now to go for it. But if you're reckless and you're not really thinking through things and you're not smart about laying out logical steps that are grounded in reality, then you could be stuck with a lot of debts, feel like a disappointment to your family, which is most definitely not something anyone wants to go through. So you do need to consider these things of costs, expenses, savings, gigs that you can take to sustain yourself, and skills that make you hireable. See, here we have the Faraway Places card that says get ready for new horizons, and the Taking Shelter card that says the answers are within. So those of you with a family business or established business, perhaps you're going back home, back to your roots, or digging into your background and ancestors and cultures to inspire you for your products and branding. Some of you could be making calls, like here we have Message in a Bottle, card number 15. So making calls to outsource certain products, manufacturing, assistance, making calls for sponsors and partners, or emails as well. Going on a search for what will make your business great. What will make you stand out? What are the unique materials, ingredients, stories, and voices that you want to source from? And so I do see here confirmation that this is what you should focus on. We have the 7 of Wands. This is the card of standing above the rest, not in an egoic manner or crushing others for you to win, rather in the manner of making yourself the best candidate and seeking for the best candidates to partner with. Focusing on your unique selling point, honing your skills, packaging a standout product or service that everyone will want a piece of. So, What stood out to you in the reading and what did you resonate with? Let's talk about it in the comments. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you click like, subscribe, and share the video with someone you would like to wow too. For more pick a card readings or videos that can spark your creativity and courage in pursuing your dreams, I've created specific playlists in my channel and linked videos I recommend in the description. You might also want to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos since YouTube no longer shows you all your subscriptions. Thanks for watching and see you next time!